Okay, so let's have this problem. The telephone cable spool in the figure weighs 300 pounds and is held at rest on a 40 degrees inclined by horizontal cable. The cable is wound around the inner hub of the spool and attached to support A. To support at P. Sorry. Assume that G, the center of gravity of the spool, is located at the center of the spool. Find all the forces acting on the spool. Okay. So, yung parang cable ng internet, ano? Yung mga internet provider natin. So, yung malalaking cylinder. Okay. So, gagawin natin yung free body diagram. So, to get for the free body diagram, okay, ito yung ang gagawin natin is tatanggalin natin yung body, no? Ito, yung ginagawa natin simula pa kanina, that is called a single body. Ibig sabihin, isang bagay lang siya. Kasi pwedeng pagdikit-dikitin natin kuwari, dalawang spool, okay? Later on, meron tayong mga composite ang tawag natin, ano? Pero ngayon, since isa lang yung cylinder, gagawa natin siya ng free body diagram. Okay. Gawa ko ng free body diagram. Okay. So basically, nandito yung center G ko. Okay? Diyan tatama yung aking center of gravity. Diyan tatama yung aking weight sa center of gravity. And that is around 300 pounds. Okay? Somewhere here at this point, okay, meron ako ditong dalawang forces. Isang friction, ayun, sabi niya, and of course, isang normal force. Okay? I will have it as N. Okay? Also, 0.8 feet from here, yan, 0.8 feet, nandun na siguro yung spool o yung ating wire, mayroon ako ditong tension. Okay? So, the number of unknowns is 4. Nakita nyo? Sabi natin kanina, there should be maximum of 4 unknowns. However, itong normal and itong F and then N, okay, palagi siyang sabihin na nating ano tawag dito? Depende pag dumating kasi sa ngayon kasi wala pa tayo sa friction pero pag dumating tayo doon, they are always sabihin natin perpendicular to each other, ano? So itong dalawa. So in short, kung meron tayo in terms of 40 degrees kasi naka 40 degrees siya, pwede natin gawin yon. Okay. Now, yung 40 degrees natin, ito po yon. Okay? Bagayin ko ng kulay. Somewhere here, ito yung aking 40 degrees. Okay? Now, sabi ko, parang, sige, iano natin. Kasi itong normal force mo dito, mali akong drawing. Dapat tatama yun dun Okay? Tapos, i-check natin to, no? So, pababang ganyan. So, makikita nyo, nakapag-form ako ng triangle. And this is around 90 degrees. Okay? So, dito sa triangle na to, if this is 40 degrees, this is 90 degrees, and then this triangle, that is around, 50, no? Kasi, it should be 180. So, 180 degrees, minus 40, so 140, minus 9, so you have here 50 degrees. Okay? So, you have there the 50 degrees. Now, this 50 degrees, ito kasi 90 degrees din. So, this is also around 50 degrees. So, ito, this turned out to be 40 degrees. Okay? Or parang sinasabi natin, di ba? Kung meron kang nakadikit yung 40 degrees mo sa horizontal na plane, pag kinuha natin yung normal force niya, which is this one, yung 40 degrees dito sa parallel, magiging sa vertical na siya, mababaliktad. Okay? Ulitin ko. Yung 40 degrees ko kasi, nakadikit siya sa horizontal by 40 degrees dito sa aking friction or dun sa aking parallel dun sa surface. Pag meron ako dyan na vertical, normal, okay, pag kinuha ko yung kanyang angle, dapat yon nakadikit na sa vertical yung kanyang 40 degrees. Okay? So, parang pampadali lang ng buhay. Pero kung nalilito ka doon, so pwede mong gawin tong ginawa natin. Okay, pinakita ko lang. Okay? Ngayon, kung meron akong 40 degrees doon, parang mas madali yata kung ang gagawin natin is, ano ba? Ang gagawin natin, we could take it inclined. Okay? So, pwede tayong mag-moment muna at point A. Bakit? Yung point A ko, I guess, madali na no? Bakit kaya? Okay. So, baka nalilito na kayo. Lakihan natin. Ito yung aking point A. So, this is the point A. This is the point G. Somewhere here, meron akong force doon na T. And this is around 0.8 feet. Okay? And then dito, meron akong 300 pounds. And you have here 40 degrees. Pero yung layo ng A to G ko, that is around, ilan ba? 1.5 feet. Okay? So, in short, this distance, okay, kung titignan niya yung distance dyan, this is around, ilan to? 1.5 sine of 40 degrees. Okay? And then, how about this distance? Kasi kailangan makuha natin to Okay? So, ito naman is 1.5 cosine of 40 degrees. And this is around 0.8. Okay? Pero dito, meron pa rin akong force dito, no? So, you have there the normal. And then you have here the friction. Okay? However, pwede na akong mag-moment at A. Summation moment at A equal to 0. Pinaano ko lang dito, no? So, yung F ko, wala na akong moment doon kasi tumama siya at point A. So, meron na lang akong T. So, I will be having here T. At ang moment R niya is 1.5 cosine of 40 plus 0.8. Okay? Minus. Ito naman. Minus 300 pounds. Ang moment R niya is 1.5 sine of 40 degrees. So, wala na ibang forces. So, you have there T. Okay? So, let's solve. 300 multiplied by 1.5 sine of 40 divided by 1.5 cosine of 40 plus 0.8. Or that's around 100 and T is equals to 148.41 pounds. So, this is now the answer for this tension. Okay? How about the friction and the normal? Okay? Mas madali yata kung magmo-moment naman ako at G. Okay? Bakit? Pag nag-moment ako at point G equal to 0, wala nang moment tong aking N. Wala nang moment itong aking 300 pounds. So, meron na lang ako T. Pero alam ko na yung T. So, that is around, okay, pag ganun, positive, 148.41. And then, the moment arm is 0.8. Okay? Minus the frictional force F. Okay? And then, its distance, sabi ko nga kanina, lagi naman yung perpendicular, point of tangents yun, divided by 1.5. Okay? So, equal to 0. So, you will now have the F. So, lan yan? 148.41 times 0.8 all over 1.5. So, you have your 79.152 pounds. So, this is now the answer for the friction. Okay? Next. How about the N? Paano ko kaya kukunin si N? Okay. So, pinakamadali niyan, I guess, pwede kang mag-rotate, no? Kasi si N mahihirapan Ang gagawin natin, magkakaroon tayo ng rotation. Okay? Kumbaga, wala na akong pakialam kasi summation na lang ako ng forces, ano? Pwede kong gawin, let's say ito yung point G. Okay? Mayroon ako ditong 40 degrees. 300. And then, ito yung aking axis. Meron tong 40 degrees. Yung T. Okay? Pwede ko na lagay muna dito. So, T. Kasi horizontal naman siya. So that's around 50 degrees. Okay? And then dito meron akong F. And then dito meron akong N. So yan lang, no? So ito gagawin kong Y prime. Ito ang gagawin kong X prime. Okay? So pwede kong gawin, magsa-summation forces ako about the Y prime equal to 0. Okay? So parang pag ganun yung aking positive. Kaya lang, meron lang ako ditong pataas na N. Okay? Yung pababa ko, ito, para ko siyang madidecompose ulit sa dalawa, no? So, isa dito, pababa, and then isang pa ganon. Ito is around 300 cosine of 40. So, minus 300 cosine of 40. Okay? And then, ito, yung component naman ng blue, yung T natin, pababa rin. Tapos you have here this one, no? So you will be having here minus yung T natin is 148.41. This time that is cosine of 50. Okay? So wala ka ng ibang forces, so we will be having here equal to 0. So we can now solve for the N. Pero kung nalilito ka, pwede mong i-decompose tong N into horizontal and then vertical. Walang problema po doon. Okay, kaya lang, yung friction mo, kailangan mo rin siya i-decompose. So, 300 cosine of 40 plus 148.41 cosine of 50. So, you will be having here 325.2 pounds. Okay? So, this is now the answer for the normal force. Okay? So, again, this is an example of one body in equilibrium. Meron na ako ng tension, the friction, and then the normal. On the next topic, kukumpitin natin yan yung friction, no? Pero ngayon, binigay muna siya as friction or force doon. Okay? So, that's it for sample problem number 5.